This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Greetings and salutation, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Odin Sphere Leifthrasir. In the last episode, Cornelius was convinced by the court wizard to come to Winterhorn to talk to Hōdin, the dragon who can see the future. We've been trekking through Winterhorn to get there. Hopefully we'll be able to survive. Oh, in the last episode, other than eating like a ton of food and gaining some levels from that, just to clear out my inventory, and I also cleaned out my inventory, I went to these little two boxes I missed before. There was a recipe for a food in one of them, and that's pretty much it. So, alright, anyway. I didn't think it needed to be shown for the most part, so... I mean, I don't believe there was anything that was that interesting. I mean, yeah, I tried to show everything in the game, but I feel ow. I may actually get a, if I take any more damage, I may actually get a, come on. I was about to say, if I take any more damage, I might actually get an A rank instead. It's been a while since I've gotten an A rank, but anyway, we got their S rank. Hooray. Wait, weren't we supposed to get a... I don't think it said it. We were supposed to get a key, like a moon key or amulet or something like that, I believe. Oh, let's keep going. More to explore before we run into the dragon. Yeah, skip you, vegetable. I don't need you. I don't need anyone. Boss time against this guy. Now let's see if we'll have an easier time the first time. We kind of had some trouble when we fought with him as Gwendolyn, so... Yeah, I didn't think so. Looks like if we want to hurt him, we're going to have to use stuff like that. Whoa! Ah, dang it. Quit squeezing. Get your bullets off me! I think that's how to say it. Alright, I'm trying to get abilities that would allow me to, not really. Maybe plasma circuit will help, so. I was trying to dodge out of the way. And hey! Oh, we're doing not too bad. I can't complain. He's hard just because you have to like hit his horn there, and so there's very few abilities that allow him. But it's because you have to hit him like exactly on the nose. It's on the nose! Alright, oh yeah, I had a couple of new abilities unlocked. Let's see about reverse block. Okay. That could be useful, but not here. Alright, what was the other one? Streak Slash? That could also be useful, but not this fight specifically. Sorry, game. Ow. I wonder if Yuri Lowenthal's gotten pretty good over the years of doing the hurt voice, you know, like either in anime or video games. So I've noticed he has to do that a lot. I guess he's just gotten so used to having to do that, I guess. Yeah, it looks like Cornelius is basically relegated to just regular attacks, very little in the way of comboing. Oh well, we still get an S. Hooray. Meet the ice giant. Or ice troll. Some giant ice creature. I think we get a new recipe, don't we? Yep, cheesecake. Ah, cheese and eggs. Easy. I'll unlock all those foods off screen because there's really no reason to show me eating food. I really don't find a point to it. I mean, I already showed all that with Gwendolyn anyway, and really, I mean, yes, it is interesting to see the designs of the food. Like the fact that they actually you usually see Dragon's Crown if you want to see, like, details on your food. Yeesh. Oh, yeah. Two of these will work. And we'll drop off a couple of the... And should be able to drop off a couple of these. There. Now give us a few muggles. I guess the good thing about this fruit is that, like I said, it keeps giving you seeds every time you eat it. I remember when I first played this game a long time ago, I'd actually kept eating the muggles a lot more than any other food because I was like, I'll just eat that instead. And I ended up, and Gwendolyn ended up being one of the weakest characters in my run of the game because I did not. I didn't give her. I didn't pay attention to how the game was played, so she was really weak by the end of her playthrough. And I'll just throw it. I don't really care. I can get those later if I really need to.
Aren't you the pooka who defeated Lord Briggan?
What are King Odin's soldiers doing here?
We patrol and survey these areas as well. Speaking of which, why are you even here? A dragon lives up here.
Well, that did. She's just going, are you going to answer my question? And he just walks off, and she goes, apparently not. All right, bye, jerk.
You look like you might die up here. It'll be a bit expensive, but I'll sell you something if you want.
Sure, let's see what you got. First, I'm going to sell that stem I just got. Why not? Alright. Nope. Want that milk. See if you have any items I want to buy or want to get off. Or fireproof charm. Probably won't need that till. Oh, okay. We got a moon. I thought we got an item. It was the moon pendant. HP up and that'll be definitely better than my power stone I've currently got on. I mean, yeah, it gives you strength and your power goes up faster, but the moon pendant I believe has more defense. Oh, not by much. I want to keep the ice-proof charm for now because of where we are, but put the next fireproof charm there. Even though we probably won't need it till the next chapter, I bet. Sorry, just clearing out some inventory really fast. Like I said, I was trying not to. Okay, sounds good. Anyone else here? No, I'm not gonna eat food on screen. All right, let's see what's here. Probably a little bit of treasure, a little bit of how you do. A little bit, ooh, chicken meat. Yeah, don't get that too often because I don't take advantage of the feeding the chicken stuff, despite me having like a ton of seeds by the end of the game, which is probably what the game was intending you to use your seeds on was feeding chickens to get like eggs and chicken meat. That's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong, but like by the end of most of those games, I have like a ton of seeds. Oh, and I stopped using them after about maybe midway through a character's chapter, because at that point, it takes a lot more than just a simple fruit to level you up to the next stage. But I assume that's what they were going for, but I'm not a game designer, so don't quote me on that. Do I ever want to be a game designer? You know, I really like games. I like playing them, but I felt if I decided to go into game design or just working on games, I feel like I'd lose the enjoyment that games provide for me as a hobby, despite me doing something like this. But I don't know. It's definitely always a tough decision to do what you everyone tells you to do what you love, but sometimes doing what you love can cause you to hate what you love too. So it's definitely a double-edged sword in regards. What's the right answer? Who knows? But we're not discussing that right now. We're discussing how to fight griffins and ice creatures and stuff like that. Actually, the griffins sound like eagles, so I wonder if that's where they got the idea for the sound effects from. Either way, we beat them. Correct. And we get another recipe, maybe? Oh no, Valentine's Rise and Fall. Records indicate that the original Valentinians came on a flying ship, having left a land far from Erion. They founded a country on the western side of the continent, and with their superior magic technology, they solidified their nation's position as a significant world power. The Crystalization Cauldron, engineered from the most potent of Valentine's magic, was the crux of the king's glorious nation. By way of crystallizing raw phosons, it produces dense magic. It was the source of the nation's wealth and iconic of Valentine at the height of their power. At the peak of the kingdom's prosperity, the end came. Ragnanival, with the country with whom Valentine was at war, launched a desperate attack on the capital. A bright light suddenly erupted from the city, and a terrible storm swept across the land. Only rubble remained. To this day, none know the true cause of Valentine's fall. The truth may lie somewhere within the last remaining artifact of their genius, the rolling cauldron. Roiling. That's not rolling, rolling. Historians from far and wide have long sought the answers behind this mystery. Despite even though Valentine and her brother having been from there, we still don't know like what we're supposed to do or where. I guess maybe they don't, or maybe they know the truth and they just don't want to tell us. I mean, it's understandable. I mean, their country was destroyed from within. Just like anyway, we get more trolls. Not too difficult. I would say not too difficult. It's always funny when you juggle food and stuff like that on screen. I don't know why. I just find that humorous. Oh yeah, I gotta remember I have new abilities now. Like I mean that works. I don't know. I've noticed like in all of Ōdin Sphere, most of the first like 1 or 2 abilities you get, I find to be the most useful out of the newer ones. Like I know the whole point of each ability is to give you like new various ways to like do comboing and stuff like that, but I don't know. I mean, it's been a while since I played the other classes, so I don't know if that's maybe I'm just not remembering it correctly, but I don't know. I'm pretty basic in my fighting games, so oh, we finally get the small bag, which allows us to carry more stuff. Nice. Yeah, we've been running out of room for quite a bit for a while, but luckily since I've yeah, we got a few more spots left. We'll clear that out before we fight the boss. Whoop. Okay, so snowman, huh? Wait a minute. Wasn't one of the clues to one of the hidden abilities about snowmen watching? That looks like we need to look around and see where it is. At least if I remember correctly, it said something. So this might be a good spot to try and guess. Oh. I think we'll drop it. Now I wonder how you figure out where to go next, though. Oh, we got a new treasure. Yeah, I better hurry if I want to beat the chapter and get to the... Oh, we just... Oh, nice. Just one that just requires milk. Alright. I wonder... Hooray! Yes, we found it. Haha. Not all of them have to be confusing, you know. And we get a Phozon. Da-na-na-na. I know, you all love it when I say that every time I get an item. Hey, they're doing Legend of Zelda. Why can't I do it? Skill Link. Which increases damage dealt for every skill used in a chain up to 3 times. So basically, this encourages us to use at least 3 skills within a combo chain. I don't know if it goes up. Oh, and if you increase it even more, you get more. You can combo up more abilities. I think they have to be 4 separate abilities. It can't be like the same ability over and over again, if I remember correctly. Anyway, let's clear out the rest of this place. Get this butterfly Phozon. And the reason I'm storing up a lot of Phozons and not automatically upgrading them is I'm just kind of waiting for when I unlock new Phozons. And I also upgrade stuff off screen when I'm grinding for Phozons or food items or whatever, or money. Although I hardly upgrade, I hardly grind for money specifically. I'm usually grinding for Phozons or ingredients to get food from the chef, so we can actually buy all this food, so we can max out all the bonus equipment we get from, or not equipment, but all the bonus just stuff in general. Come on. Okay. Let's see. About to face the boss, so gotta make sure I have some of my best. So this guy doesn't do detox, so probably could, although it does raise dex, but I might just do that one because that'll help me raise my POW quicker. I think that sounds good. Got warmer in case we get frozen. Got a couple attack items. Got some foodstuffs. Although I'm really not going to use those during combat for the most part, so let's just eat these real quick. But we also got a couple of healing potions, so we should be fine there. Okay. And I think we should be good to go. And we are pretty high level, so we should be fine. So, alright, Hindil, from the list of it, you're probably not going to tell me what I want. I'm probably going to have to fight you for it, so let's do this.
O all-knowing dragon! King of mind, feared by all! I ask you, Hindle! Reveal yourself to me! And answer my question!
You will never find him, little Hindle Seeker! Search the corners of the world and you will still fail to meet him!
A dragon? You are not Hindle?
My friend was clever, but also gullible. He ignored our warning about dealing with humans and met with an ignoble death. A dragon's scales can resist 1,000 ordinary swords. But a sword made of jewels and crafted by the dwarves is another story. It pierced Hindle's chest and gave him the ultimate disgrace of death.
This sword was given to me in the Netherworld. I know nothing of Hindle's death. I am here to ask you which path my cursed soul should take.
Silence, Dragon Slayer! Why do you hate us so? Snatching Belial's soul! Stealing eggs! Hindle! The sight of the nefarious sword you hold makes my blood boil with fury!
Wait! I know nothing about that!
Do not waste your breath pleading with me! I will tell you of your end. The King of Dragons. I, Wagner, will destroy you! The fires of hell shall obliterate you! Pray while you still can!
Alright, Cornelius is up crap creep without a paddle as we fight Wagner. Wait a minute, didn't Gwendolyn's story mention Wagner getting killed by Oswald? Well, I guess we know for sure that we're not going to kill him, but we still have to fight him nonetheless. He means to see us destroyed. It looks like he can't get caught. He can't get taken out normally, so. Actually, I probably should go and activate my plasma circle. That way I can get a few extra shots in. I might. Unfortunately, this might actually be a pretty easy fight. Why? Because I'm a bit over leveled. So, oh well. Look at this, I'm just like wrecking him. Come on. I know. That's the problem with this game is that you have a lot of chances to, that because the game gives you so many chances to level up, sometimes it just happens. Like, even if you're not trying to do it, you know. I mean, yeah, I could have purposely not chosen the feed items, but I don't know. You still get to see the cool animation in the attacks, so, I mean, there's that. It's just, I'm probably not going to be beaten really badly, that's all. Oh, man. Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't really become much of a challenge. Well, okay, when we get to the end of the game, that might be the case, but not so much now. Goodbye, Wagner. See, I told you I'm not a dragon killer. Oh, maybe I went a little too hard on you. Whoops.
Wagner, where are you taking me?
You had the chance to kill me with that evil sword, yet you did not take it. It humiliates me to be spared, but I sense your true nature. I cannot forgive those who use these weapons, nor those that create them. But just this once I will respond with compassion. Let me answer your question.
So you will tell me about this curse?
I believe you have heard about the obliteration of the Demon Lord's enemies. Your appearance is due to a curse that circulates in the remains of Valentine.
The princess's kingdom. If Ingwe spoke the truth, then this all makes sense.
Many survived the cataclysm, but were turned into pookas. I hear the pookas have united and are working on how to break the curse.
So I can return to normal. What must I do?
I do not know. Look below you. The barren land below was once the capital of Valentine. The fairies now own this territory. 'Tis a reason for war with the Demon Lord. The pookas live underground. You should ask them directly. Now I owe you nothing, nameless pooka.
My name is Cornelius. Thank you, Wagner.
Do not be mistaken. My revenge is brewing, and I shall not forgive the one wielding that awful sword. Should we meet again, you should not take me lightly. Be careful.
How shall I proceed? How can I gain entrance to this town? Hey, there's another one. You there! Please stop!
I don't recognize you. You shouldn't be wandering around like this.
I am Cornelius of Titania. I seek the Pooka village.
Well, this is unusual. A pooka from another land. I am Meryl. How did you find this area?
I have heard that your people are searching for a way to break the curse.
Where did you hear of this? It's been kept a secret. But you are a pooka. If you assist us, I suppose I can help you.
Let me help however I can.
Can I trust you with a secret no one can know?
I swear I will tell nobody.
Very well, I shall tell you. No spell can return a pooka to human form, except for one thing. That is, the magic coins created in the Kingdom of Valentine. If all the coins are found, one wish may be granted. Of course, our wish will be to break the curse on us.
Collecting all the coins. How many coins are there?
We have all been trying, but I really don't know. 'Tis an enormous task to collect all the coins minted from an entire country. Oh no! We can't stand here chatting. There will be a battle soon. The Demon Lord and the fairies will fight here. Please come with me. Our secret town is up ahead.
So now we find out why the pooka will sell our services to us for the use of coins from Valentine, because they need him to break the curse on them. So, oh boy, coin collecting. That's the kind of game I wanted to play. Oh boy. Anyway, we get a stun enhancement for our efforts on clearing that place. Increase the dizzy effect caused by your cipher skill. Yes, please. I definitely want to be able to max that out as soon as we can. Actually, might as well do that right now, because I want to be able to dizzy people as much as I can during those fights. But anyway, hooray, we did it. Well, it looks like Cornelius has, by beating the dragon, who was not Hindle but Wagner instead, he now has a glimmer of hope to return to normal, though collecting a lot of the coins of an entire country is an enormous task. But it's not like there's a time limit, right? Of course not. It's all talk. So, can Cornelius work with the pooka to get all the coins of Valentine? And what about Valentine and Ingwe? What's going on with them? And what about the Odin's war with the fairies? Hopefully that doesn't stifle our efforts. Find out next time on the next episode of Odin Sphere Leifthrasir. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.